ain't going to get gifts anymore. And if they ask for them, bye-bye, demonetised.
Thank you, Karen, Bryony, Pat, Mish, Ebony, Sandy.
So people like that idiot, that Scouse bin who sits in the kitchen with a different bloke every night, stands in the kitchen pissed, can't do it anymore.
Well, she can. She can still do it, to be honest. So you're saying she can't do it anymore? She can still get blokes round to the kitchen and live stream it. What's that going to make any difference? It's going to make no difference. The TikTok aren't saying you can't invite guests round to your house and get pissed. So what the fuck's he on about?
Thank
what
you,
the fuck's he on about? He's waffling. I think he's a bit slightly delusional.
D-Deco can't do it anymore. They all sit there going, come on team. There's no fucking team. Hi, you're gifting them, you're sending them money. Hi, do you think there's a team? Do you think they're going to take you on a 5-star holiday with them? No. Not allowed.
I called this out the other day, didn't I? Remember, I played the original video, not the DG one here. He's a video, what's his name? English Dad, I don't know what it was, anyway, his name is. But yeah, fucking, he was saying on there, yeah, all this and that. But he was saying he was pushing campaigns. You know? At the end of the day, like, you can't call people out for battling and asking for things when you're saying on an app you're pushing for campaigns, but that money that you get, you're using it for your setup. And I'm like, huh? So you're getting money off your people, you're spending it on your setup and stream, and you admitted that some of the money that you do get goes on your personal living expenses. So you can't call anyone out. It's exactly the same. You just worded it different to try and make people that like DG look bad. And try to make yourself seem a little bit better, and it's wrong. It's exactly the same. If you're going to call the one person out, you call yourself out. Simple as.
Anymore though, is it, Beggs? Right. So I believe McDonald's.
Not
I just don't like it. To be fair, I just genuinely don't like it. I think it's all a little bit jealousy. It's jealousy. That's what it is. Who is the guy? He's now, I don't know his name. He's now like Swansea Dad or English man in Swansea. I don't even know. Something like that. His name is. God knows. It's just strange. He just games all that now. He just does all the gaming streams and stuff. You know, what's this?
Are you even British if you don't spend your holidays doing this? What did you win? You got a little duck. Are you even British?
Yeah. Let me tell you now, right? Let me tell you now. I spent many of years in them 2p machine arcades. Or, you know, thank you, DG. You know what it is? You know when you go to them arcades and that, and you spend like 300 quid and get 12 tickets, and then you go and exchange them 12 tickets for like a stick of gum. Or literally a wham bar. You know what I mean? I went to the bowling alley, right, last weekend, right? With the arcades and all that stuff. Spent enough money down there. And what happened? You get a little few tickets and that, and you go up there and it's like a plastic car that's worth about 30 pence. AliExpress for 17 pence or something. And I've spent 40, 50 quid on that one alone. And then it's like, I want to play this, I want to play that. And you end up with like 1,000 tickets and you go, oh, 1,000 tickets, let's see what I can get. Maybe get a PlayStation. You go up there and that, and what you get? What do you think you get? Some plastic handcuffs and a rubber baton. Yeah, great, kids. You know, chain your brother up to your sister, you know. It's just weird behaviour. Weird. That's what I mean. You expect all that, and I'm not being funny. You spend hundreds of pounds, and that's what it is. Hundreds of pounds there. It's ridiculous. No, Chester, that's you, mate. That's definitely not me. I just think it's weird. It is true. Don't tell me now. Okay, you take all your kids to the arcade, or take your fella to the arcade. You know he's going to be happy in that, playing with the guns and that. Why don't you go there, right? Take them there, and tell me how much you spend just to get a few bloody tickets. I thought, because I'm 6'4", and I thought, you know what? I'm going to shoot some hoops, you know. And I thought I'm going to go for the top score on the basketball. I was getting a few in there. I thought, bloody hell, I'm living my Michael Jordan era here. 17 tickets. 17 tickets. One hubba bubba. And I spent £1 on it. Yeah. I was living my inner Michael Jackson. Not Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Nah, Michael Jordan. I'm living my inner Michael Jordan. I was shooting. I was swooshing. I was loving it. Yeah, 17 tickets. 1 stick of gum for £1. I'm getting finesse from Hollywood Bowl. Finesse from the system. It's like the government, that is Hollywood Bowl. Getting theft. You won 5,000 tickets. Wow. Fucking hell, you're a baller, you are, Lou. Get yourself a pair of socks there that are £1 from fucking Primark. It's ridiculous, them ticket things are. It's a scam. Absolute scam. Who are we talking about now?
These friends, yeah? But tell me why are all your friends super multi-billionaire successful and you're not? I don't get it.
Takes time, mate. I'll be more successful than any of you TikTokers on here, believe, mate. You'll still be battling.
Don't believe him, he's a liar. Yeah, you're on about the grab. I've seen someone put the grab machines there. Are you joking? I once spent £80 to win a £2 teddy in their grab machines. Yeah, £80 because someone said, "Oh, I really want that teddy." I even had a sneaky look on Amazon to see if I could find the same teddy, but no, it wasn't on there. So I decided, right, guys, that I would spend all this money to get a stupid £2 Pikachu teddy. £80 it cost me. £80 for a teddy.
Why I'm getting millions and millions of views on my video. Keep smiling.
MVP Aisha, Miss Ali.
He could get millions of views, but you can't monetize him because he's a car crash. Kev is literally a car crash. You can't market him. You couldn't do a brand deal with him. What brand deal would you do with Kev? A boombox no one uses anymore. You know? Fake clubber. What could you do? You can get a brand deal with him. Durex. Yeah, don't have kids. You know what? Put him on the front of every condom packet. Saying to people, if you don't use protection, you can have a child like this. Where do I go now? Oh yeah, let's get into it. I've just seen her in the chat, so let's get into this one.
But you lot chat about children and peddlos every fucking day. And you have the cheek.
When do we all talk about peddlos and children every day, Mr. Charlie Ferry? When the hell do we all talk about kids and peddlos? You know.
Misread to write a criminalised comment like you did. Yes, we recorded the clapper. Yes, we shared it. But I wasn't the only one. Now we've...
Charlie, let me just say this to you, because I know you'll respond to it later on your live. You literally stated on this app that you get your devices checked every 6 months. You said that, not anyone else. So you've decided, you said that, yeah, I get my devices checked every 6 months. Then you backtracked and said, oh, it's because I'm power of attorney because I'm a sister. And then every single person come forward and said, I'm power of attorney. I'm power of attorney. No one's ever asked for my devices. Why would they need to device check you? For being power of attorney? And then you wonder why people were saying, oh, you're very questionable. Should I tell you why you're very questionable, Charlie? And hopefully this might kind of sink in. It's because you used to battle back in the day. You was battling on live. You were speaking to a 17-year-old young man who shouldn't have been live anyway. But anyway, he was. You was talking to a 17-year-old lad. And you was talking about doing actual acts. About putting some of your, let's say, mayonnaise on him. Right, that's number one. Number two, you jumped into Angie's box while you was watching Corn. Because you forgot to mute the mic. And everyone heard all the moaning, the groaning. This is all factuals. This is all facts. I'm being totally factual. So that's the reason probably why people are questioning it. 3 things I fire. There's many more, but I'm going to fire the 3 things at you. Devices checked every 6 months. Chatting to that young lad, that 17-year-old, talking about you want us to put, you know, evil. I'm not going to go into it. And you're watching corn while watching TikTok at the same time, and then jumping in boxes, or obviously ham shanking, knocking the screen, and requesting the box. You know, mid-stroke, let's say, Charlie. So that's all I'm saying. It's questionable. So if Donna says to you what she says, just say, I understand why you'd think that, but it's a lie. But no, you're trying to play the victim again, as usual. I'm going to play the rest of the video for you guys.
If Ange decides to pursue that matter, that's down to Angie, not me or you or anybody else. And if Ange decides to give you the pursuit to go after, and not me, because I'm not the one that's on here slating her every day. I'm not the one on here that's piss taking. I'm not the one on...
No, Charlie, but you are the person that recorded the initial clapper. Remember, you messaged me on your breaking news account and asked me, because remember, I was off the app for a week. When all that happened, that Clappergate and all that stuff, I left the app for a week. I don't know what was going on, but I was off the app for a week. I come back to the app and you messaged me saying, did you hear about Angie, blah, 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 what happened? I went, yeah, I've heard about it off a few people. And then he goes, I've got the video if you want it. Call me a liar, Charlie. And I go to the message. Just because you block me now, I can click it. It'll say account not found, but it'll show you your username. You know? I know Carmel, he's made references to Diddy, but I can't really speak. Because I said something about fucking NJ Host before as a joke. But obviously, it wasn't meant in that way, but it was taken that way by a lot of people. It wasn't something serious, but, you know. I meant it a totally different way because of obviously him going into Angie's live and that, but, you know. Why did he record it? I don't know, Willow. I don't know. You'd have to speak to him about it.
That's slandering her name. Or bringing her dead father up. But remember, Miss Red, what grandmother would give anybody a second chance after sexualising their own grandchild? And you have the cheek to write that in a comment about me.
Who Miss Red chooses to forgive or move on from or makes peace with is on Miss Red. So not on you to comment. You know? It's not on for anyone else to comment. If she chooses to do that, that's on her. And then people can have the opinion. He's a weird geezer is. Oh, Miss Red's in the box.
So basically, Alex, he's just admitted that's what Evil Queen does then. He's just admitted that, right?
Yep.
Thought so. I mean, I shouldn't have said what I said. I was just very angry, obviously, because Angie was saying what she was saying and Charlie just happened to be in the comments. And then I remembered the choir boy jokes that he made, the voice checks and P. Diddy party. So yeah. Anyway, thank you for letting me have the box, Alex. But basically, he's just admitted what they're doing to Tilly. So.
Yeah. Yeah, you should. The thing is, you should say, like Kat just said there, Miss Red. Feel free to say what you want. Don't ever be silenced and think, you know what, I shouldn't say that, because at the end of the day, this app is the app. You said no wrong in my eyes. Exactly, digital footprint. It was only facts and that.
I've never had the police to my door, but you have, Miss Red, with your doxing and your information sharing, your racism, your homophobia, your transphobia remarks. And you think you sit there in your little kitchen with your little cheap packet of Mayfair fags thinking that you're God's gift to this fucking app? Well, think again.
What has she done there, Charlie? Before you go any further, Miss Red, have you had the police out at you for racism, homophobia, transphobia?
No.
Liar. Isn't he?
He's lying.
He's a liar.
He's just a liar. He's a liar. And he's on about my cheap Mayfair Blue. They're like 16 quid a packet. I ain't the one begging it up for a Sunday roast. Do you know what I mean?
I know, I remember. Do you remember that? Do you remember he was battling? He said, "Oh, whatever money I get today, I'm gonna buy it and spend it on my Sunday dinner." Thank you, Michelle Show. This is what I mean. It's a joke. He needs to get him to have a look in the mirror. He really, really does. And you know what he does as well? And it's what really aggravates me as well. He uses his sister and her. Obviously, I don't want to say it, but she's obviously got a few problems. But when he goes now, I'm looking after this. I'm looking after that. Well, we're all going to have an opinion on your actions on this app because we're entitled. Whatever you do, whatever you deliver, and whatever you put out there, people are going to have an opinion on. But you always try and backtrack saying, oh, I'd never do that. I've got this, I've got that at home. I'm looking after this, I'm looking after that. No, people are entitled to have an opinion. It's as simple as that.
Exactly. I'll stay in the box, Alex, while you play it, if you don't mind, because...
Yeah, no worries, mate.
Again, misread, because you've got to remember the community I come from. I can't say too much, but when you're putting out threats...
What community? Which one? Because you referenced the gypsy community a lot and the LGBT community as well. So which community are we talking about here, and why are you trying to use them there in this situation? The situation is direct about you and the comments that have been made between you and Miss Red. It's got nothing to do with any communities.
That's actually a frat, Alex. It's frat, isn't it? Yeah, that's a frat, Charlie. Frats, lads, frats.
I'm feeling more of the Jimmy Savile community.
Oh, darling.
And putting out stuff like that, darling, and your addresses are out there. Oh, not very clever, Miss Red. Not clever whatsoever. But have a great weekend, because I am. I'm going to have a great weekend on the pier with my family, and I've got a clear conscience. But have you, Miss Red?
It's so scary, you know.
It's very strange the way he was hovering over there. Then, like, he was like he had like 6 seconds of him heavy breathing over there just to stop you. Like, he's like, "Have you, Miss Red?" So it's like, it's even he heavy breathes more than me, guys. At least I charge 50 quid for it. Jesus Christ. Fucking, you know what I mean? But fucking is weird anyway. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah, I think we get one to the box. Give me a second. Miss Baguette.
Hello, Miss B.
Oh, hello, that was an accident. But I will just say, hang on, right. How come it's okay for him to say, Angie's allowed to decide if she wants to forgive me and not forgive Miss Red? That's all right. But he's saying it's not all right for Miss Red to forgive who she wants to. Like, that's just really annoying me.
It's the app in a nutshell, though, isn't it? It's always selective, isn't it?
Very. Good point, now, actually, because I never even clocked onto that.
Yeah, and I just think he's an absolute idiot. And I've got videos of him, right, from probably about 2 years ago. Let me dig them out. He was battling Scotty Lum. And some of the things, I'm going to go and dig them out right now, actually. Some of the things he was saying to Scotty were absolutely disgusting. And he's also an idiot, because one time he made me a mod instead of blocking me when I was trolling him. And I blocked everyone from his live.
I remember that. That's when you was on Drama Banana, weren't it?
Yeah, it was so funny. Thank you for that, Charlie.
He's just weird. He's very weird. And this is the thing. And now it'll be, Andrew, we need to protect Charlie Fairy, guys. You know, he's getting bullied. No one's getting bullied. He's decided to put a post out there or go live and talk on a crater. People are entitled to have an opinion.
Protect us from what, though? Like, at the end of the day, no matter what, like, come on, she must have known if that video was in existence, right? People are going to share it. I reckon it's probably in the thousands how many people have actually shared that video, okay? But what he forgets is, none of that would have happened if this little weirdo hadn't recorded his friend wearing no clothes on the internet.
And you got to understand as well.
Sorry. Obviously, it's from the LGBT community, right? So why would he want to record a woman like
a naked woman? Yeah, that's what I mean.
It don't make sense, does it? I believe personally, they was involved in it together, and she knew that he was doing that.
Yeah, that's what I said at the start, and she started crying on live saying, that's my trauma. Why would I, you know what I mean, why would I do that for?
It makes sense as to why she's kept him close, you know, after he recorded it. Like, makes no sense, does it?
No, it don't. I'm just trying to...
It's very odd.
It is very, very odd, and that's what I mean. It's just strange. The whole thing is strange as well. I don't know why
She's never going to go to the police, though, is she? She's never going to actually go to the police about it, because I think she's realised now that if she goes to the police about anything like this, the second the police rock up at anyone's house, there's an absolute catalogue of stuff that she's done that's actually a lot worse. So
the reason
why is right. Sorry. The thing is, I've got so many recordings, like, I couldn't tell you how many recordings of her saying, oh, Miss Red didn't mean it out of malice. Miss Red said sorry and I've forgiven her. 2 weeks later, I believe you did it out of malice, Miss Red, and it's been like that for 2 years. So, essentially, I could actually get her done for emotional blackmail, and that's the truth.
What he's doing is now, and it's pretty obvious that if you actually have a think about it, he's doing this to try and have a back and forth with you because he's started to do FYP again, Donna.
He ain't going to get a back and forth from me because at the end of the day, I'm entitled to my opinions, and the behaviour that he has displayed and what he said about the device check. I don't know anybody that's got a carer, power of attorney that has to get a device check. It's just all very strange to me. So call the police on me, Charlie. Come round my house for a cup of tea. I'll stand by what I said, and I don't really care. So.
Cam too delusive, Alex. What's going on? So I'm doing FYP. Is it really that important?
I'm going to drop down. Sorry, I need to go and get ready for a bloody children's party. Imagine having to go to a children's party on a day as hot as this. Everyone feels sorry for me.
She's doing She's doing Miss Red apparently, calling Miss Red bad. She's calling Miss Red bad things. But this is Angie all over. She's just jealous. Like, you know, she was Luke off as well. She's doing FYP. Well, we'll continue with our FYP then, shall we? Shall we continue with our FYP? It's as simple as that. We'll do our FYP, and we'll show how an FYP shall be done. You know, we'll do the Cam 2 in a bit, guys. You know, we could do our voiceover Cam 2 afterwards. How about that one? Let them do what they've got to do. They're sad people. But we are going to go into Angie anyway. Very, very shortly, because there's a couple of things I need to speak about. Here's one of them.
I mean, she's like, don't drop the charges. Hang on a minute. Miss J said it. She goes, told Corey, don't drop the charges going because you know Miss J's like she's another wrong one. Do you know what I mean? Just like
she's a wrong one. Let me tell you something about Miss J. Miss J obviously has a job where she cannot disclose herself, her identity, or anything like that.
These people just make things up. Okay, Maddie. Yeah. These two just make things up. It was proven yesterday. Talia goes, Alex, you sent Courtney your mushroom? No, never once sent Courtney anything, actually. Yet again, you making up rumours and lies and all that stuff. Trying to, you know, paint a picture. That never happened. But you're spreading lies again. So.
Because she tries to conceal herself massively. So let's start digging into Miss J, shall we?
And these are Bible goers. These are meant to be, you know, with respect the Lord and all this stuff. It's all fake. They're breeding a cult. That's what they're doing. You know. They're literally building a cult. Nothing more, nothing less, and that's exactly what it is. Because I'm telling you for a fact now, Miss J's not involved in anything. She stays off the app, she does what she does, she's got a friend, she'll pop in a box now and again, she'll pop into Corey's of a night time, because she's Corey's modern friend. And that's all that she does. And it's literally as simple as that. But because she said, don't drop the police case, Corey, that she's a wrong one. Why? Why? I don't get it. Focus on other people who can leave Jay alone.
People need to start being a lot more nicer on the app, and you shouldn't be coming on here getting involved in people's businesses. And Miss J, yeah, jumping in people. Go on, Corey, press full charges on Rick Star, do you know what I mean?
That's all right, because we'll find out who she really is, and she'll regret saying that.
This is what I'm saying, Shia. Look, I'm only at 5%. I need to start getting ruthless Rickster again, and I've been too kind for far too long. It's about time we started doxing addresses, people's works, like they do. I think we need to do it. I think we need to start on Miss J.
I'm game.
I've never asked for Miss J's.
Yeah, and these are for people, you know, how can you, right, follow the Lord, Jesus Christ, and whoever else? See, you can tell me I'm not really religious at all, actually. How can you say that these people, you know, if you follow the Lord, would you want to go and support these people, really? And like I'll repeat like many times, I have no issue with any of them. I have no issue with any of them. I have opinions because their actions are very questionable at this current time. You know, so.
Before, so guys, everybody, anything you know on Miss J, pictures where she worked, please send me the lot, because she's saying the worst about me, telling Corey to press full charges. Go on.
And the one question is, Rickster, do you think it's acceptable to dox an address when she has 2 children in the household with her? You know all the moaning about, oh my God, Talia got doxed and she's got a child in the house and all this stuff. Doesn't that work both ways though, Rickster? Doesn't that work both ways? When you're moaning at Talia being doxed so she has a child in the house, but Jay's got 2 children in the house, you know, I'm pretty sure it does.
Corey, get him, go get him.
This is Martha. I was made aware last night that that's already happened. Someone that has a lot of pull on this app has sent that off to well, they're a manager, so whoever's above them has got that video. So
let's please get everything, Connor. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we've got all it recorded, so we'll send it to our employers.
You know what I mean? Let's find out a little bit of Miss J. I know for a fact you've all got my Instagram, guys, and my obviously TikTok. If you want my WhatsApp, let me know. I've got another phone. I can send you that. Everything we know. Let's find out Miss J's background. Let's find out.
Yeah, and if there's anything really damning,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'll give it a week before the agencies took off you. I'll give it a week. That's all I'm saying. I'll give it a week because you're on the ARC agency page there, and you're on about doxing people. You're in the box, Talia, on ARC agency, trying to get people to obviously join the agency, and you're on about doxing people's addresses that have children in the household. That's all I'm saying. Because if Corey or someone else has done that to you, you take it up with Corey. Why are you going after Miss J for? Strange behaviour.
I mean,
I'm going to make it a full focus now.
Yeah,
thank you,
fund,
Ellen,
like, the
Sunderland
best
girl,
information.
Girl.
If it's
Sorry,
really,
Jasmine
really
Day,
juicy and good, we'll fund it. So send it over.
Thank you. I mean, she's a.
So yeah, I just don't like that. And there's one more video that I'm going to show of Rickster.
You have to pick a side. You can just stay out of it completely.
Yeah,
that's always an option.
You can be mutual.
That's always an option. Hint, hint, Luke.
People think they can be nasty and say vile things. There's never going to be any repercussions. And some people get involved in the drama, hide the face, right, and don't expect any repercussions. Do you know what I mean? When you say the worst on people, but you know what I mean. I haven't been nowhere near ruthless that I could be, and I'm sick of these people going on. And as for Angela Rooney, anyway, Angela Rooney is a bitter old woman from Canada. She's got nothing better to do. I love watching as a sauna washer. Thank you very much, Funky Funk Collector. Do you know what I mean? She's got nothing better to do than be bitter, put people down, say the worst on people, never says anything nice.
Well, I'm going to clap back at that one there. You're saying Canadian Angie's got nothing better to do because she's she's always on TikTok, right, and all this stuff. Let me just be honest with you, Rickstar. You're bringing people's mental health down. You're going after people looking for fame on this app. You've never, ever, ever understood why your platform never continued on from before. Like, you know, once upon a time you had a decent sized platform, and then all of a sudden new people come along, things change, and now all of a sudden now, you know, fucking you think this is gonna boost your platform up. You getting into bed with EQ is never, ever, ever gonna elevate your platform. It'll only ever be very temporary. One day, when she doesn't need you, she'll spit you and your community out, and you're back to square one again. And that's a fact. You show me one person that woman's got into bed with now that's still thriving on this app. Not one person. Zach the Brat already had his own platform, and he got and when he went done the after show misread and everything, he elevated his platform again. He already had a platform. All I asked for, one person that got in bed with Eva Queen. EQ's a lone wolf. She doesn't need people around her. She has acquaintances, you know, foot soldiers. And now you've taken on board thinking, yeah, I'm going to be one of her foot soldiers. Big up the Rat Pack. Oh my God, you have no idea what's coming your way. And as soon as she spits you out, Jesus, fuck you know. No one's going to be in your room backing you and trying to, on these exposures and stuff of her, because no one's going to listen to you anymore. And that's a fact as well, Rickstar. No one will listen to you after this. Because as soon as she gets rid of you, she holds all the power now, you know. EQ's got all the power over you, Rickstar. She can choose who goes in your room. She can take your viewers out your room. And if you ever choose to go against her again and do an exposure on her, no one's going to be in there listening. Because you went against your morals. And it's as simple as that.
Missed you too, boss bitch. Never say anything nice about anybody, but put them down. I would look. I mean, wouldn't it be nice that she do the whole live and helping someone or doing something nice or saying something great? But she can't, because she's so deep and dark in that soul of her heart, because she's obviously been hurt by a partner. So she says. Whether it's true or not, who knows? But she says she's been hurt by a man and he's done this and that. So I think she's just full of I honestly think she's full of hate. That's why she can't not do anything nice for anybody. And she can say, I don't like Rickstar. I don't like you either. But that's not going to affect my dinner or my day.
You've never
breakfast.
liked her.
You know what I mean?
Remember, Rickstar, you did once upon a time hate her that much that you doxed an innocent woman in Canada. Do you not call that when you went live and you said, this is here, this is Canadian Angie, guys, this is her, and it wasn't even her. You doxed an innocent woman that went through a really horrendous trauma. You put it all over there and stuff and said, this is Canadian Angie, guys, this is her. And it wasn't her. It was a woman that went through a horrendous trauma. And you doxed her all over the app.
It's not going to affect my life. You live in Canada, you're irrelevant to me, you know what I mean? But for all these other people you put down, like going for Sophie Bailey's looks and going for Sophie Bailey, and you're literally old enough to be a grandmother, it's disgusting. It's really not.
You have to pick a side.
And if you actually want to know the full truth, Rickstar, you know, when you talk about doxing and all this, Sophie Bailey was the initial doxer of Talia's address. I'm pretty sure it was Sophie Bailey that initially doxed Talia. So
I don't.
Photos of 20-year-old women.
Yeah, stop using it. It's weird. It's weird as well. Angela Rooney. It's really, really weird. Angela Rooney.
It's predatory, actually.
That you're using pictures of younger people. It's crazy, like.
You know, because if it was a man, yeah.
Apparently, she made her son do something, so he disowned her. Really?
If it was a man, right, and he was like doing AI videos of himself and he's much, much younger, that would be seen as predatory, looking for younger women. So why is it not still predatory when a...
But how do you know she's looking for younger women? Sorry, younger men. That's your perception. That's never fact-based, is it? So you need to start telling the truth and actually saying, you can say, oh, this is my opinion, but trying to push it as facts is totally different. And that's when it becomes a danger. So if that's the case and that's happened, I don't care who Canadian Angie is, if she's the older lady, the daughter, I'm not interested. Couldn't care, right? I didn't even care back when I was beefing. I really genuinely didn't care. I played one video and then I didn't really play another video from it because I'm not really interested. Who cares? But yous are so focused on it and that, and you're saying, oh, but this is predatory, this is predatory. It's just weird.
A
really
woman
weird.
imposes herself to look younger, trying to be
I thought of
attractive
it that
to
way.
younger
Yeah,
men.
you're right. You're right.
It is predatory.
100%. It is predatory. Her and
But what's predatory about it, though? All I need to know, now Delusive Angie in the chat there, see, look what she said, look what she's called her. But yeah, at the end of the day, right, it's weird behaviour.
He's fishing for young boys.
Amanda, a very, very bitter woman. I'm talking about people fishing for young boys. Let me play you this
He's
video.
a predator. Predator.
Let me play you a video.
Because you wouldn't use them images if you weren't trying to be appealing to young men, would you?
Let me play this video right there.
Even me, like, I want a nice...
I'll be honest with you, I've not known of anyone come forward and say that they've been speaking to Canadian Angie, or Canadian Angie's been chatting to them in a certain way off the app. I've not known it, not heard it once on the app, and I'll always be honest with you. So, where are you getting from this predator that? I don't understand it. I've not seen her praying anyone. I've not heard her speak sexual to about anyone. So,
Mature man. I'm just saying, like, you just wouldn't do it. Them AI pictures are of a 19, 20-year-old max. Well, who are you trying to fish for with those
Hey guys,
AI
I've got a video to play that you all need to watch, so please can we get 9 more balloons in to get us halfway to our target? We're on 91, guys. We're
Don't you agree?
Thank you, Valerie. Thank you for the hat. We're looking...
the AI pictures are closer to a cartoon than they are real life. Go and look at Canadian Angie's photos now and tell me that even looks remotely real. They are literally closer to a cartoon than they I don't get this, I don't. I really don't get it.
Thank you for us. Obviously, we need the target reached tonight, so please send us 9 more balloons, guys, to reach it.
Guys, I'm going to start doing that every live, guys. I want to start having balloons. And I ain't starting until I get my balloons, alright, guys? I don't get it, man. I just don't get it.
Your halfway target.
Thank you, Mojo, Jojo, Hannah, thank
Yeah, I
you.
do.
Teresa, thank you.
I do. Hello, Emma. Guys, can we please get 9 more balloons?
Thank you, Hardy Bop, for the balloons.
And big up for the treasure box again. Tell them, babes, they listen to you. That's disgusting, Jackie dear. Do you hear what Canadian Angie and Corey turned around and said that that Delusive baby was a dad's? How vile is that, man? And they call themselves
Thank you,
people with
Emma.
morals. They've got no morals.
Thank you,
But
Kelly,
that's
man.
where
All
your
the
heads are
balloons.
at. Like, when you have a sick mind like that, that's where your head's already at. That's not an Angie problem. That's a their problem.
Liam.
She's a predator, so obviously she's gonna think like that. She predators for young men. That's
True,
why her
funky book
AI is a
collector, 100%.
19-year-old.
There's a lot.
Canadian Angie, I hate to break it to you, but you do not look like your AI picture. Please stop this.
Talia, right. Even if she's had a picture that makes her look younger online, this is TikTok. It's not a dating site. So people are not going to reach out to Canadian Angie and want to jump her bones. I mean, it does happen a little bit on the app, I ain't going to lie. However, it's not what the app is totally here for. You really think, oh, let's put a picture of a younger photo up there, make me look a little bit younger. Let's message her and see if I can get her in bed. Like, it literally doesn't make any sense. It's like people talking riddles and talk backwards. I just don't understand.
Please stop fishing
Thank
for
you,
young
Mojo
men.
Jojo.
It's revolting.
Crazy. Right, guys, can we please get some more balloons? So I'm not cracking on with the video. You want to watch the video? Well, I've got to play this one.
Proper manipulation, this is. Massive manipulation.
I'm not playing it until we get
Pork
9 more
pie
balloons.
man.
Hello, Claire. You what, babes?
It's the pork pie man.
Big up. Hello, is that my Delusive Angie? No, it's not. It is. Hello, my Ange.
from the woman that said you tried to spike her. Let that just sink in there. The woman that said that you slipped something in her drink is your person. Strange.
At the DA?
It's our Angie. It's our Angie, babe.
Big up the Lucy.
Hello, my Angie. We'll have all the Angies in here because we love Angie, don't we, babe?
Yeah, still not took me for a Turkish coffee.
Big up, my Angie. Yeah, do you know what? We've got to go and take Angie. Me and you all need to go for Turkish coffees, 100%. Basically, where Angie lives, go.
You have to pick a side. You can just.
Thank you, Hayley Mum of 8. Thank you, guys. Thanks for the love, the tops, the supports, the club powers, the getting me up the popular. Where am I on the popular now, guys? Am I still 5, 6 or something? Thank you. Yeah, I know. It's crazy 5. Thank you, guys. I really appreciate it. Where are we going now? Okay, let's get into Angie now. Thank you, Gossip Girl. Is this a picture? Oh no, it's a finger, that's why.
Alexa, play Is It Show Me the Way to Go Home?
Thank you, Lisa, for letting me know. Stacey, thank you. D like Danny, thank you.
Show me the way to go home, is it? Alexa, play Show Me the Way to Go Home.
What do you say to a black woman?
Thank you, Lottie.
What do you say to a black woman, Miss Red? That you think 'cause I'm a white woman?
Thank you, Lisa.
Because I'm a white, it's okay to say to me, because I'm not born here? Wow.
Thank you, Sandy. I ain't got a clue. Afternoon,
That's discrimination, Miss Red.
Jay, Sandy, thank you.
Yeah.
Alexa off.
I know, it's Stacey.
That's discrimination.
Good afternoon, Kat.
What's discrimination about?
Oh, no, it's...
Thank you, Kat, Scorpion Queen. Thank you, Amy, Jess, Lady Vic. Thank you, guys. Rhea.
Discrimination. Yes, I'm full of discrimination today.
You know, Miss Red, I'm probably more British than you are. Where are your parents from? Were your parents born here? My parents were born here, so probably more British than you.
You wasn't born here.
Word, yeah, that I have to come to her every day, yeah, and invalidate her DV, yeah, because
You can't be more British than Miss Red anyway, because she pays tax, Ange. You know, you have to pay with the land that you live, you know, and you don't pay anything, so...
I'm jealous of Miss Red, because I just don't understand.
Oh, you're jealous of her, how embarrassing.
Popular in 2
Thank you,
hours,
Lady Vic.
yeah. She's just played a song on TikTok.
Oh, well.
I want her wasted immediately. Get a grip.
Kitty Cat, Dreamcatcher, Sammy, Kirsty, thank you.
Popular 7, thank you guys.
I don't do these songs.
Where are you on the popular delusive donut?
Thank you, Kat. You know what, guys? The popular really gets to her, you know. I don't know what it is, but the popular really, really gets to her. Her and Miss Wed. You know what I mean? Jonathan Ross in the house. But honestly, it really affects her, that popular port. Guys, I've been on for 16 hours, and I'm still on 99 on the popular. Just weird.
Guys, where is the delusive donut one on the popular? Can somebody check? I know the echo's insane, innit? Who's that in the comment section? Leave me alone, Ellie. Ellie, darling, come over in my box and come and try and rip me a new one. You'll do nothing.
Thank you for the treasure box,
I'll
guys.
let you in the box, darling.
Thank you.
Come on. Hop over. Come on. Hop over. I'll let you in the box. The box is all yours. Let's go. Thank you. Just home, darling. Come on. Giving it the big one in Angie's comment section. Oh, it's Angie 25 on the popular. She's been on since 8 o'clock this morning.
No, I've not been on since 8.
She's only 25.
No, I came on.
Thank you, guys. Popular 4.
I
Thank
wasn't
you,
on
guys.
at 8 o'clock.
Danny,
I was on
Frangelico,
about,
Vanessa.
10 o'clock. 10:30.
Darling. Yeah, because they're not supporting her. Where's the heart is in there? Where's all the love? It's just a comment section full of trolls.
Thank you, Sam.
That's all they are, is trolls. Thank you, Unicorn, my darling.
It is true. A lot of her platform is to do with trolls. People that are just chilling in there because they've got nowhere to go. Like, they're not in there for her because I'm not being funny. She'll have 1 or 2 big gifters. And not everyone else wants to help her. Like, you know, won't even tap the live. Or she was live the other day. Listen to this. She was live the other day for 4 hours. She has one supporter, Jojo, and now she's skinned. I know. Oh, big up Highland Lass for that. Thank you. Yeah, listen to this, guys. The other day, she went live. She was live for 4 hours and had 83,000 likes. 83,000 likes in 4 hours, and you tell me that her live is supporting her? That is ridiculous. How you doing, Ash? 83,000 likes in 4 hours. That's an embarrassment, that is.
Jules. Thank you, Shazza. All sat there, waiting for her to fail. Yeah, they're waiting for her to get on the buzz balls, make a complete show of herself.
Quinn London, how are we?
And that's it. No support. Barcode Fringe will be in a minute. That Jojo one, sending her a few gifts out of sympathy.
Spam the barcode Fringe emotes, guys. You know, because there'll be someone from Angie's live cam-2ing us. So can we spam the barcode Fringe emotes? Thank you.
Do you know what I mean? That's it. All she's got is Jojo. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Chloe. Thank you very much. We're ruthless today. Absolutely.
Ah, thank you, JJ. Thank you, JJ. Thank
Did
you.
someone just say I'm drunk?
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, JJ.
And
Everyone
she's just sent in money, guys. Did you see her on the phone? Basically, what she does is she sends, you know, people in the that she's friends with. She sends them money, and
Facts. You did it when me and you did the Rising. You was gifting Eternity and Charlie money to gift ya. Because where the hell is Charlie dropping Interstellars on ya? The geezer's online begging for Sunday dinners. The geezer goes live asking for his community to give him money to go and have to go and pay for Sunday dinners. So where the hell's he dropping Interstellars at 100 quid a pop? You know, come on now.
the gift of that.
Thank you, The Guardian,
That's
Claire
true.
Bow, Gemma, thank you
That's
guys.
why she's on the phone now, sending money over to bank accounts.
Thank you,
And she
McKenna.
knows it. Did you see that little head shake she did? Busted. Did you see it, guys? Guys, who's seen Angie look
No
down
one
at the
cares,
phone
no
and
one
send
cares.
some
We
money,
don't care.
And then the gift come through. Happy face.
No one cares.
When someone says they don't care, they 100% care.
Happy face she didn't. Alexa, play.
So yeah, that is that. Do you care? You'll come to him. I know, yeah. She's literally come to you. Yeah, here we go. What's this?
Pedlos, they're in Pedlo rings, say exactly everything she wants because she's.
Angie stated before, regardless, and I agree with this statement that she made, regardless if it's a youngster or an adult, If you're looking for someone's kids, it's strange. This is what she said. Regardless, because something happened before. Oh yeah, but they're an adult. Doesn't matter. They're still their kid. I agree with that. What she said. But now it says Angie says she's going to find Canadian Angie's son, and then put him all over TikTok. Crazy. Thank you, Red Robin. Crazy. And this is the delusion. This is the backtracking. This is her pushing the narrative out. It's weird. Alex, have you got a video she says about her daughter? Do you want me to be totally honest with you? I have got the video, but I think she's doing it on purpose, Crazy Welsh. I think she keeps referencing her niece to her daughter on purpose.
Not going to get, you know, done for it. That's exactly what she thinks. But I will find his son. And Canadian Angie, when I do, I will call him. Because I think your son needs to know what his mother is doing on TikTok. And what you...
They are calling me a peddalo in her chat. And she just played a clip of you, Alex. Let me just tell this to Angie's community. If I was a peddalo, Angie would let me in a box. She would platform me. She would big me up. Because that's what Angie does. She had the no contact coach in a box who's a convicted peddalo. Convicted. And she allowed that woman to say, get me followers, guys. Big me up and all that stuff. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Quinn London. You see, Angie, I'd pass every single device to the police. But would you? Would you pass all your devices to the police? Because we've seen you go really white, Ange. Remember when the police come into your bedroom and spoke to you about handing your devices over? What happened, Ange? Oh, but I don't want... Yeah. Thank you, Frangelico. I'm not saying you're a peddalo, but I bet you there's some stuff on your fucking phone that's questionable. 100%.
His mother is saying on TikTok. She thinks she's untouchable. Well, the thing is, she is untouchable because she's using TikTok over here. What are people going to do? They can't call the police on her, like, you know, people do over here, because she's over there. So she is. That's why she's not using TikTok over there, because it's too close to home. She wouldn't be able to probably walk down a street if she used TikTok in Canada. But she is so smug that she can say what she wants, do what she wants. What people going to do? Nothing, because she's over there. Pedlos, they're in pedlo rings, say exactly everything she's
just weird. Everything's pedlos, kids. You know? I just don't understand it all. I think it's very, very sick and twisted, to be honest with you. Like, really, really sick and twisted. Where are we going now?